Hi, welcome back to Tom's Life. Today's Sunday special is meatballs with vegetable casserole. So the ingredients you need is beef mince, 1 onion, green beans, 1 carrot, 6 potatoes, tin tomatoes, 1 egg, fine breadcrumbs, olive oil, salt and ground black pepper and basil. So first up we're going to prep all our potatoes. You're going to need the peeler and you just want to peel up and down. Keep turning it. Be careful on the sharp blade, and then if it gets stuck you just give it a little tap on your chopping board. This will be to make your mashed potato. So you just keep going all the way round. We got 6 potatoes to do. Once you've peeled all your potatoes, you want to chop them down the middle. And just chop them in half. Once you've done that, you've got a pan with some hot water. Just be careful when you place them in. And you keep doing all your potatoes. Now you're going to prep your vegetables. You're first going with your onion. You're going to chop your end off. I like the flatness so it's more easy to chop. Then you're going to trim your ends. And peel off 2 layers of the skin. Now you want to finely slice your onions. Then turn around and just slice them into little pieces. Then you get a mixing bowl. You place all your onion in. You do your little half. Next you want to prep your carrot. You first trim your ends. Then with the peeler you want to peel up and down. Just be careful you don't catch your fingers on the sharp blade. Then you finally dice this into little cubes. Next you want to chop your carrot down the middle. Slice it into 3. Keep it together and just chop it into little pieces. Oh, remember to move your fingers out of the way. Then you get your bowl with your onion. You place that in. And you'll finish off doing the rest of your carrot. So next up you want to get your green beans and you just want to trim your ends. You want to keep them full and then you just place them in with your carrots and onions. So you keep trimming and place them in and you keep doing the rest of your green beans. I've got a handful. So what you want to do next is you want to start making your meatballs. You want to place your beef mince in, and you want to start breaking it apart. It's up to you how much you want to use. So you're just breaking it down. Then we add in some basil and seasoning and our egg and breadcrumbs in a minute. So you want to get a little handful of basil, and what you want to do is you want to finely slice it into little pieces, nice and fine. Give it one final chop. Then you want to get your beef mince. You sprinkle all that in, and you give that a bind. This will give flavour to your mince. Now you want to crack your egg. Place it into the bowl with your mince and basil. Then in a minute you add in 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs and some salt and pepper. It might look a bit runny, but the breadcrumbs will bind it together. Now you want to add in 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. You give that all a good bind in. So with your beef mixture, you want to make them into little meatballs. So you're just patting them all together and rolling them into a nice beef ball shape. It's up to you how many you get out of it. You just keep making your mini meatballs. You want enough to bring it bound together nicely. Then we'll fry these once we've made all our meatballs. Now you want to switch on your front ring. You want to set that to high. While that's heating up, you now want to switch on your oven. Using my bumper to tell me which one is the oven. And you want to set that at 160 degrees. Let that just preheat while you bring everything together. Now you want to place some oil in your big pan. Then you just swirl that round. Then you just let that heat up before you frying your meatballs. So you want to get your meatballs and carefully place them in. And then you've got the fish slicer. You'll keep turning them. They will need about 5 minutes. I have made 9. So it's up to you how many you make from your mixture. And then you just turn them gently over in a minute or 2. So once you have given them a few minutes on one side, you want to get your fish slicer carefully turn them over without breaking them. Then you'll get a metal dish and you'll place them in your dish. So as you can see, we've turned them over and they are just cooking. You'll give them another few minutes, then you'll get your dish and place them in. And if you've got someone who's a vegetarian, you could do the same recipe, but get some corn mince. Now you just want to place your meatballs into your dish. You just want to fry your onion, carrots and green beans for a few minutes. You just give them all a good toss in all your flavours you've got in your pan. These are your veggies. Then you add in your chopped tomatoes. Then you'll pour this over your meatballs. And then you'll mash your potatoes. Just for a few minutes frying. Now you add in your tomatoes. Then you give that all a good stir so that goes nice and soft. And make a bit of a sauce. Give all that a good stir in. And just give your tomatoes a little squash. Now you want to put in your vegetables and tomatoes on top of your meatballs. Then you'll mash your potatoes and place that on top. Just give it a little stir with your spatula. Your fish slicer, so we're just stirring all that in, and in a minute you'll mash your potatoes. You'll place your potatoes on top, and then we preheat the oven. You put it in for 5 to 10 minutes till it goes nice and golden. So your potatoes are now cooked. You want to start mashing them. So you just want to mash them nice and smooth, so there's no lumps. Go up and down. Give it a little tap. And just keep going until you got it nice and smooth. Now you just want to spoon your mashed potatoes on. Use a fork to spread it off, and then you'll make little crosses all over. Now you just want to carefully spread your mash out. You do little crosses to pat it down. You just want to try and cover most of it. Then you do little crosses like that. Then we've got our oven ready to go. for 5 to 10 minutes. And once you get it nice and brown, that's when you know it's ready to finish off, to take it out, and goes nice and bubbly. Now you want to place it in the oven to cook for 10 to 12 minutes till it goes nice and brown, your potatoes, and nice and bubbly. So this is how you make my meatball with vegetable casserole. I hope you like this recipe. Don't forget to give it a like, share and subscribe, and thank you.